Okay. Now, we're going to look at this workout. Okay. First of all, this is a quadratic function. You have to check whether is it already in a quadratic, in a completing square format. Okay. Now, what is a completing square format? Basically, is y equal to x plus a square plus b. This is the completing, whereby a and b are numbers. It can be in positive, negative numbers. It can be fraction, can be whole number, can be in decimal. Okay. So let's check. Now you have x plus 1 holding bracket 2 to the power of 2. So, and then followed by b, which is in this case minus 5. So this already in a correct, completing the square format. This one, let's rearrange it. Okay. So this also in a completing the square format. This one, rearrange again. 2x minus 1 square plus 9. Okay. Now, first we have to determine, the first step is to sketch, is the first step is to determine whether the graph, the quadratic function, is it a maximum function or a minimum function. Okay, how do you determine it? By looking at the coefficient of the square term. If this is actually a positive, okay, positive, actually here means it's a 1, it's a positive 1. We don't write it down only, okay? So it's positive means it's a minimum graph. This one is negative, negative. So this is a maximum graph. So this one is negative, again negative. So this is a maximum graph. Now let's check whether you have done it correctly. Now minimum, yes. So this question, you have number 1 in terms of first step. First step, we have done it correctly. This one, suppose we have maximum. First step, we have done it wrong. Okay, why? Because this what you draw, what you sketch is a minimum graph. Okay, this one first step is a maximum. See, it's negative, so you got it correct. Okay, now let's go for the second step. Second step is to look at the A and the B value. So from here, let's take whatever inside the bracket first. X plus 1, put it 0, so x become minus 1. So the minimum point, second step here, the minimum point. Okay, so you got a negative 1, you put it here. Okay, there's the x coordinate. Then you can look at this value here, this minus 5. This minus 5 is the minimum y value of the curve. Okay, you put a minus 5 here. Okay, so this is a minimum point, so it's minus 1, 5. So you got this correct. Similarly, your second step here, your In this case, it's maximum curve. Your maximum point, okay, is equal to minus 3. You got it correct. And then this plus 1, you got it correct. Okay. So now, so this is actually minus 3 and 1. And you got this correct. Okay. Now, second step for the third question, is a maximum point. Okay, let's look at what you have. This is 2x minus 1. 2x minus 1 equal to 0. Therefore, x equal to half. Okay, so this point is supposed to be half. Okay, so from here, this point is wrong. It's supposed to be x equal to half. Okay, then what about your y? Your y is plus 9. So this point here is plus 9. Y value 9. So what you've done is, this one you got it correct, this one you got it wrong. Okay, now the third one, the third step, is to look at the y-intercept. Okay, now at the y-intercept, the x is equal to 0. Okay, for every y-intercept, the x equal to 0. So your function y equal to this whole function. Here your x is equal to 0 plus 1 square minus 5. So that gives you minus 4. Okay, that means your y-intercept is minus 4. Okay, you got this correct. Now, next one would be on the third step here. Y equal to, same again, put x equal to 0. You got, okay, let's write down, minus x is 0 plus 3 square plus 1. This become minus 9 plus 1. This gives you minus 8. Okay, that means you say you got a minus 8 for your y-intercept. Okay, now the mistake actually should be this is a maximum curve, so let's just catch it. It should be, oh sorry, it should be in this manner. Then from there come down. Okay, here should be minus 8. Okay, this point here should be minus 8. What's it? Actually, it's supposed to be symmetrical. Okay, due to the time constraint, teacher have pause for a while to write this thing down. Let's look at this. When you put x equal to 0, in order to find the y-intercept, you end up minus 9 plus 1 minus 8. So minus 8 is here, okay? Because you sketch it as a minimum curve, that's why this is wrong. Okay? Now for the third sketch, you got it correct when you put x equal to 0. So this is correct. Okay. Now, due to the time constraint, teacher going to talk about this similar working in greater detail later.